Suffocate your excuses. Hello, all you beautiful souls out there in my social media family. How are you doing today? My name is Chris, and I'm here to help you find your happiness. In today's video, we're going to be discussing excuses. And one of the things about excuses that we need to understand is that they are nothing but the limitations that you set on yourself. So this whole video was inspired by a few different conversations I was having with one of them was with a friend and the other one was with a client. And with my friend, one of the things that they kept doing was complaining about their boyfriend. It was just like this, and it was just this nonstop complaining about the same thing over and over again. And I finally got to a point where I said, hey, look, stop. After the first time that we're talking to me about this, I took it as venting. The next time you're starting to talk about it, it's just, a matter of bitching and complaining and moaning, right? So one of the things that I asked him, I said, when is enough for you? Like, when are you going to stop making up excuses and allowing this person to continue to cause all of this, turmoil in your life? And every time that I kept saying no, that he kept coming up with something else and another excuse, I just kept suffocating his excuses. I just kept saying, no, stop. No, that's another excuse. That's another excuse. That's another excuse. And so then it gave him to a point where he realized that it was just him making up excuses for the things that are going on with his relationship, right? And so at that point there, it was, kind of like turning point for him where he realized, with me not sitting there and allowing him to, continue to give me excuse after excuse after excuse over why things are going wrong, he realized that was it. That was enough for him to realize that is all that he was doing, was making excuses. So that's, kind of the point that I'm trying to make is, I'm not telling you to suffocate, when you're talking with someone is to not let them vent, because it's very important for somebody to be able to get what is on their chest or in their mind or in their heart or in their emotions or even deeper in the soul out so that they can heal from it, right? So we have to allow people the space to be able to communicate those things that are bothering them to us, right? And however, it gets to a point where if you're starting to see that these people are just making excuses, that is the point where you need to kind of show them some tough love and be able to just say, no, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. Another perfect example is one of my clients, okay? She kept telling me, oh, well, my husband's doing this and my husband's doing that. And I said, no. I had to stop her and say, no, that's what you're allowing him to do. Because when we realize that no one can hurt us without our permission, that is kind of, it's a game changer. And I'm going to take a step back and kind of explain that to you, what I mean by that, okay? Because the first time that I said this to my client, she was like, well, I don't give him permission to hurt me. And I kind of mentioned this in another video where we allow people to hurt us because we're not removing ourselves from the situation. And if they know that we're going to be there the next day or after the 5th or 6th or 7th time that they continue doing the same thing, there's really no reason for them to stop. So in essence, okay, by default, we're giving them permission to hurt us. Now, we can easily take away that permission to hurt us by setting proper boundaries, right? And sometimes that's difficult to do with somebody that we love because they make us feel guilty for whatever reasons that they are, whatever selfish reasons that they have for the things that they want us to do for them, right? But it does not matter. We have to eliminate those excuses that we make for ourselves and for them in order to maintain or try to maintain or sit there in wishing and desiring that things will hopefully eventually change. But when you think about it, if we are just sitting here and making up excuses for why this is happening or why that's happening or why we can't do this or why we can't do that, those are the limitations that we're setting on ourselves. No one else is setting those limitations other than us. So it's very important to suffocate those excuses. Don't allow those excuses to run rampant. Don't allow those excuses to make an impact on your life or to keep you stagnated in your life or to impact your emotions and your thoughts in a negative manner. Once you can do this, once you can realize and have the awareness that I'm just making excuses for that person or that person's making excuses, whatever towards me, then you can go ahead and start to really communicate the things that you need to in order to properly and healthily build on that relationship. Now, one of the things that you have to understand is that if you are doing that on your side, but the other person is not, and they continue to make excuses, then it might just be a point that it's time to walk away. All right. So I hope that you found this video helpful. don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, and please share this video with somebody who you think might benefit from it, because we never know when the right words from the right person will hit somebody at the right time and help them find their happiness. All right, everybody, until next time, don't forget to join me on the Vibe Tribe group page. There'll be a link in the Facebook, there'll be a link in the description below for that. All right, and until next time, I'm sending you all much love. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button as well. Namaste.